Hello my beautiful people, you are welcome back to today's tutorial. How you guys doing? I love you all and God bless you all. So in our today's class, I'll be showing you guys how to cut and sew a deep neckline with a skinlet. It's very simple and beautiful. So let's quickly get started. What we have on our table is our pattern paper. You can use it to fold. So I've already drafted out our basic pattern. Can you say this is our shoulder, the armhole, shoulder to the bust point, shoulder to the under bust, the waistline, and the same allowance. So let's quickly place our waist darts. So the waist that we're working with is 4 inches. We'll be placing 4.5 inches, 0.5 inch for the same allowance. Can you see? So this is our waist dart. Our bust partner is nipple to nipple. So we quickly connect it to the bust points. This is the chest line. This is our CL. This is our BL bust line. UBL under bust line. And this is our waist line. And our excuse me, SA same allowance. So now that we are done, let's quickly place our waist dart. If you look at that picture, you see that is a bit the dart is a bit curvy. No, it's a bit curvy as princess cut. So we're placing our dart more on the armhole side, the armpit area. So the waist that we are working with is this is our under bust. I'll be placing 2 inches. You can as well work with 1.5 inches. So I will place 2 inches this way. I will place half inch here, 0.5 inch here, 2 inches here, 0.5 inch. So I will quickly take my straight ruler to connect it this way. Connect it is 0.5 inch. So now that we are done for the chest, that the upper part, we will quickly find our bust radius. Our bust radius is 3.5 inches. We will place it this way to extend our dart, to extend our dart line. Can you see? So now this is our new chest line, and we connect it this way. This is our new chest line. So we are done connecting it, our new chest line. So now we quickly take our tape to place our measurement here. So it's 2 inches. Whatever we place here is what we will place here, and 0.5 inch. So I will take my curve ruler. This is the bust point. Don't forget that, to connect it to the bust point, to the under bust. I will do the same here. I will connect it. Can you see? So I will do the same here. Like what I said, if you look at it, the dart line is form of a princess cut. Can you see? It's already going towards the armhole. Can you see? So blend it properly. So we're done connecting it now. So for this part now, I will place my bust radius, which is 3.5 inches, because I don't want my bust to be exposed. So with this my bust radius, I will determine the neck width for the center part that's in between the bows. Like now, what I have here is 1.3 bars. So by the time I open it up, I should be having 2.6 inches. Can you see? So but mine, I don't want my bows to be exposed, so I'll be placing 1 inch from my bust line. Can you see? So I will blend it with my bust radius this way. Can you see what we have here? So before then, let's quickly come down to our waist under bust. Like I said earlier, the neck depth is optional. Mine, I'll be stepping down by just 1.5 inches. Can you see? So I will take my curve to connect Yes, to connect this bust area, the upper chest, that's the new chest line. I'm connecting it this way. Can you see? Make sure it blends properly. Can you see what we have here? So I'm done connecting the upper side. So from this point now, I will quickly connect it this way. Remember, we'll be adding 0.5 inch for the same allowance because I don't want my bust to be exposed. Blend it properly. So from this bust line, I can even draft it straight. It's optional. So I will make it a bit slanted. So for the armhole, I'm be working with 7.5 inches. So I will quickly connect it this way. Make sure it blends properly. Connect it this way. Can you see? So flip my ruler this way. Can you see? Just connect it this way. Make sure everything blends properly. That is all. So can you see? So this is now my new, it's my armhole. So can you see? So you can even go deeper than that. But remember, it's skin net. I don't want to expose my bust. So now that I'm done with this, so this part, we'll be eliminating this part as well. But we'll be replacing it. Yes, we'll be replacing it. So this is our yoke. This is our yoke part that we'll be replacing with our skin net. This is the neckline. So now we have to quickly place our measurement. The measurement I'm working with is 10.5 inches. Under bust is 8.5 inches, which is this. 2.5 inches that replacement, which is this. Here is 9 inches. The waistline is 9 inches. 2.5 inches as well, which is this. So this is our measurement. Can you see the dot lines? Can you see? But now we have to quickly add our same allowance. I'll be working with 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches. I will quickly take my straight ruler and connect it this way. So this is our measurement, while this is our same allowance. So we're done connecting it now. So let's quickly cut it out. So this is how it should look like when we are done. So for the center part, you will cut it open. The reason is this, so that when we are attaching our yoke, which is our skin net, we won't find it difficult. So we'll be cutting out this into two parts. This is the fabric I'm working with. Put it aside. Holding the stair, and this is the lining. Can you see? So we'll quickly take it to our cutting table now. Be cutting this into two parts, the fabric and the lining. So but for this part, the yoke, we'll be cutting it into two parts as well, because we'll be using one part to stitch around the neck, trim it up and flip it in, and run a straight line stitch here under to secure it for easy sewing. So now I have to quickly take it to my cutting table to cut it out. So you can also add a stay to your lining. Yes, you can add your stay to your lining. I will be adding my stay to my lining. I will only be adding my wadding because of the cup area. Yeah, because of the cup area, to have that cup shape. So let's quickly take it to our cutting table. Hi guys, we are done tracing it out. Can you see? So this is how it should look like when you are done. So this is our cup area. So this is the under bust. Make sure you notch it. I notched mine. So for the upper part, I added a 0.5 inch round for the upper part. For this part also, we'll be sewing our skin net, our net to this part, and I didn't add while I was drafting because I used 3.5 inches, which is the bust radius. I didn't use 4 inches. If I've used 4 inches, that means I wouldn't have added any same allowance for the upper part. So for the waist that I didn't add anything there because we added 0.5 while we're placing our bust pan. So for the midpoint, the point that we are fixing our net as our skin net, which is this, I added, if you look at it very well, I added 1 inch round, 1 inch. Can you see? So I want to quickly take it to our sewing our ironing table, but this is the lining. So I've said to add stay to my lining. These are my lining. So I will quickly show you guys. I will move over to the sewing machine. So let me quickly give them a nice press. Can you see how beautiful it is? So let me quickly give it a very nice press and show you guys. Hi guys, we are done ironing it. Can you see? We've added our, as I said, my line has had to add a stay to make it stable. So this is the lining to this part. Can you see? I've also cut out the skin net. Can you see? So this is for this part, while this is for this. So I want us to quickly move to our sewing machine to stitch. So let's do that right now. So my beautiful people, over to our sewing machine. So we want to join our cup. Can you see? So I've placed it, make sure the under bust matches, so I notched it. So let's quickly stitch now. That's it. So we want to stitch on the second part. That's it. That's 0.5 inch they are added while we were drafting our bust span. We are stitching. Make sure everything sits properly. That's it. Notch it as well. My machine stitches is tight. So notch it. You see. So we want to join our skin net now, our net, so that we attach it to our front piece now, our dress. So stitching now. Can you see? Stitch it gently. Mine is a bit rough. You see? You So this is how it should look like when you are done stitching it. I want to quickly, let me adjust my machine a bit tight. So I want to quickly trim it out, notch it, trim it out this way. You see, to make sure the neckline is neat. Can you see? Trim it gently. Because remember, we'll be turning it in. Notch it round. So I'm done with that. I'll quickly open it this way. Can you see? This is how it should look like when you have opened it up. Can you see? So we want to quickly attach our skin net now. So can you see this in my neck depth? I notched it. Can you see? So I'll quickly put one aside this way. So I'll pick my net, place it here. Can you see that sharp edge to this midpoint neck depth? Can you see? So I will attach it now. Can you see what we have here? Round this way. We will be stitching it this way. So let's quickly do that. So I want to stitch now the right side of my fabric facing the right side of my net. So you stitch. Remember we added the same allowance. Make sure you add your same allowance. You stitch this way. For this that line, we'll be opening it up. So we'll be ironing it, open it up this way and stitch. And you see the stitch. And stitch. So I'm done stitching it. I want to quickly notch it round. Let me open it up first. Can you see how the last it is? Can you see? So I'll quickly notch it. But before then, let's fix the second part. So we want to quickly fix the second part. Can you see where we notch? So we'll place it this way. Pick our net. Can you see? So we'll place it here to make sure it matches. Can you see? So now pick it from here now. Can you see? And flip it this way to stitch. Make sure it matches. So place it on my sewing machine now. You see? So I quickly now back stitch. So place it, stitch. You see? So we're done stitching it. And you see, this is how it should look like when excuse me, when you are done stitching it. Can you see how neat it is? Can you see how relaxed it is? So I want us to quickly notch it round. We have to notch it. Yeah, notch it. I'll show you guys. So we want to, for the down part, we want to quickly close it up. Can you see? So I'm done notching it. So we'll be stitching it. Remember, we just added 1 inch. So we'll be stitching it. We'll be turning our lining from here. So we stitch it. Make sure it matches to this point. Can you see the stitches? Can you see to meet my neck depth? That is my neck. So see what I did. See, can you see? I can easily open it. Can you see? Because we're attaching our lining one side, our lining the other side to cover up this rough area. Can you see? So let's quickly join our lining too. So we're done notching it. Make sure everything blends properly. So this is how it should look like when you are done. So now we'll quickly introduce our fabric. Can you see? So now we'll pick one of these. Can you see? Make sure the right placing it, put it this way to be sure. This is how it should be when we are done stitching it. So you will take this part now, place it this way from this point, this half inch we stitch from. We will stitch it from this point. Can you see the neck opening here? That is the net. So you will stitch it like this, take it round and cover it up. So let's quickly do that, guys. So I've placed it now. Make sure you adjust the down part. The other side, so you will not stitch on it. See? So I place it this way. I don't know if you guys can really see it. This part, can you see? So I place it to stitch now. It's like 0.4 inch. Stitch now, attaching our lining now. So for this neck depth, this one net, can you see it's open? Can you see, guys? It's open. So we'll open it up this way. Can you see? Open it this way and stitch on this side that, and continue stitching on this part that we have. Can you see? Place it and stitch. Can you see? So I've passed that place. Flip the down part side and make sure everything relax properly. Place it and stitch. Can you see? So we'll continue stitching it. For this part as well, we'll place it round, stitch. Make sure everything relax properly, guys. So place it again. Can you see? And stitch. You stitch at the back of your first stitches, and then you stitch at the back. Because line are just attaching. Can you see? Stitch this way. Return it once again. See? To be sure if you're on the right track, can you see the dots? Can you see the dot? It matches. So continue. Adjust your net so you not stitch on it. Continue stitch. Can you see how easy it is, guys? See the dots? Everything matches. Yes, I continue now. I stitch. You can as well top stitch your lining. Yes. Top stitch your lining. So I continue. Make the second side. Pick our lining as well. Place it on this side. Can you see? Place on this side. Flip it over to stitch before the first stitches. Can you see? Place it. Make sure everything matches, guys. Place it this way. So stitch by stitch. You raise it to check to make sure you are not stitching on your second piece. Can you see? So check it, you stitch, you check. Can you see the neckline? Can you see it? I will pick it this way and stitch. Can you see what I did separately? So I stitch, continue. Can you see? Stitch. Can you see? Adjust your net properly. Can you see? Adjust it. Can you see the dots? The dots to make that to show that you are on the right track. So you continue. Stitch. Adjust your net. How neat it is. Can you see? Can you see? So I want notching our lining. Can you see? Can you see how beautiful and neat it is? Can you see? See the wrong side? Can you see? So I want us to quickly close it up this way for the side. So how do you do that? You will flip, sorry guys, you will flip it this way. Can you see? Flip it this way. Right side of your lining facing the right side of your fabric. Make sure everything matches before you stitch. So let's quickly stitch it now. So we are done closing these two sides. Can you see how neat it is? This is our wrong side. Can you see the cup area? Can you see why this part is the right side? Can you see? So I want to quickly stitch this part down. So we are stitching to close it up. Can you see? So when we're done, we'll trim out the unwanted parts. Trim it out. Can you see? So let's quickly go to our cutting table. So my beautiful people, we are done, but can you see I open it up because I remember that we have not added the aiming gum. This is our aiming gum. Ensure you add your aiming gum. The reason is this: by the time you put on your dress, your lining or your fabric will not obstruct your skin neck, the upper your neck, the upper part. So you insert your aiming gum this way. Give it a very nice press to ensure that everything sits properly. Yes, so this is how you insert your hemming gum at the edges. Pull out your cup this way. Give it a nice press. Do that here too. So that when you're done, then you close it up. So please, if you find my video interesting, click on the like button there. So please share my videos. And please, if you are new to my channel, click on the subscribe button there. And also please click on the notification bell so that each time I upload a new video, you will get notified. I love you all. I remain Chiliving Signature. Bye for now.